right, welcome back to the Black Hills Boys podcast. This is season 3. Not sure what episode it is, but this is the holiday special. I'm trying to get an episode in here between the holidays. Josh, that was a nice looking rack. How you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. It's about time I got to wear my sweater.
Yeah, we've only had these for what, a month?
Mm-hmm.
Ben, your sweater's pretty ugly too, but how you doing?
Thanks, dude. I'm doing great, man. Christmas break, got it for. I don't have to go back to work till January 5th, so just enjoying it. We had a 70-degree temperature swing though. Yesterday it was 50 degrees outside. I ran, worked out outside, did everything. Today it was negative 20 with the wind chill, so a little 70-degree temperature change, which really sucked. It was like it's been super cold, but hopefully get back to some warmer weather. We've been pretty fortunate again this winter. But other than that, doing all right, buddy.
No basketball going on over break?
No, we started practice. We were able to get back in the gym and practice Saturday. Then our first game isn't until Friday, so we still have 6 days here until we play again, which is nice. But then our January's crazy. We play like 12 games in January. Like majority of our schedules in January. Then we have like a 2-week break in February before we play like a few more games before hitting playoffs, which really sucks. But I guess you get some guys healthy and whatnot. But so yeah, get ready to hit the ground running here pretty soon. January's gonna be crazy.
How'd you end up with such a big break in February?
It's just how the schedule shook out. Once you because we do an invitational at Jones County, which is a big deal. We're never gonna get out of that. But then we picked up some classic games because we're having some success. So that kind of messes your schedule up because then we only have 7 home games because all these classics and invitationals we get invited to end up ruining your schedule. So those are all road games. You can't replace those, and they're not gonna come play in Fort Pierce. So we only have 7 home games, which we're gonna get knocked out here pretty soon, and then. That just going to those classics, you can't really move those dates. Those are stuck on a certain date on a weekend, so we just end up with that break. It is what it is.
Nice.
But, yeah.
Josh, what are you doing for the holidays?
Oh, what I'm doing for New Year's? Well, or what did I do for Christmas?
Either or, buddy.
Well, Christmas went back home the weekend before. Went back to Lemon, hung out with my family, my side, and then just did Nicole's for Christmas and then her side of the family. New Year's, going to go to a Rush game as long as they're not on strike still.
I was going to say the whole ECHL is on strike.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What for?
Must not get paid enough.
It's with their – remember the stuff that went down with like the NFL stuff forever ago, or what's that movie called? The Replacements. It's like that, but in real life.
So these guys work like full-time jobs.
As you say, aren't these guys the replacements if something were to happen at the
They're like the third tier, right? So you got NHL,
yeah,
NHL, ECHL.
Okay. Yeah. Because they were supposed to have a meet and greet or like a game yesterday and then like a meet Bluey, like the little cartoon. They still did the meet and greet with Bluey yesterday, but no hockey game. So we'll see. And then just after the game, going to go out for a little bit. I'm pretty old, so hopefully be in bed before the new year, but we'll see.
No party buses to Deadwood?
No party buses to Deadwood this year. Going to Deadwood in like 3 weeks though for Nicole's birthday. So
did you tell her which ones you can't go to, the casinos?
So now that I've like been able to grow a little more facial hair and cut the hair and everything, like honestly, most of them don't even remember me. So that's good.
It's the notorious Josh Sackman.
Yeah, I can get into most of them.
Up there with Wild Bill.
So I don't get shot.
Ben, what do you got going on for New Year's?
One of my teachers is throwing a party. He throws a big New Year's party every year. He just got a new house actually a few months ago, so he's gonna, do a housewarming party. We'll go to that, and then January 1st is Oregon Ducks playoff game. So I got a big New Year's. Looking forward to it. Should be a good time. Hopefully, get to bed at a decent time on New Year's Eve. I doubt I will, but
teacher parties, dude. Teacher parties are bad news.
I know. That's all right.
Christmas break and summer break parties, those will get you in trouble.
Yep.
Who's watching the games?
We have one of a high school girl coming over to watch.
I bet Knox is just a nightmare.
We'll see. He can be pretty good when we're not around.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he's usually pretty good. At least that's what I'm told.
I had here on the script or the game plan deal here. What's your guys' favorite holiday memory you have? Maybe it's New Year's, Christmas.
What are you doing for New Year's?
Me and Allie and Macy are going back to Ohio to see her family, hang out with them. So we leave, I think, Tuesday super early, and then come back. I think the night of the 4th, and then we got to go back to work the 5th too. So
yeah, cool.
Yeah, first time flying with the kids, so that's gonna be interesting. But she's pretty good, so we'll see what happens.
That'll be interesting.
Elevation and what is it? The pressurization of the plane and stuff will mess with little kids, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're just gonna put her on a tit and see what happens. That's what we read online. So just start feeding her when we're on the plane, and I guess that is supposed to be like
she can do it on yours now.
Yeah, right. Funny thing is, I actually got like James Lewis, my buddy from Newcastle, there when we first had Macy, sent like this package, and it has like a fake tit that you can put a milk bottle in.
Oh yeah.
So I could step up with this shirt for sure. Yeah.
It's like off of like Meet the Fockers.
Oh yeah, it's just I haven't unboxed it yet, but I don't know. It's a little weird to me, but it is funny.
Oh, that's good.
Favorite holiday memory? Ben, do you have one off the top of your head?
Oh, I think my favorite memory is when we went to Detroit.
Oh, for New Year's.
Yeah, it was you and I. We had a great night. Dave, I don't know what happened to him. He was somewhere.
He had fun.
Not our problem.
Dude, all I know is marble steps and snowy and ice do not mix.
Hey, it was a new year, baby. You got a fresh start.
And I learned never have an open tab if that's your only source of card, if that's your only money on that card.
Isn't it crazy that they took your card? Like nowadays they just swipe it and you get it back.
Yeah.
That's how they used to do it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That would have to be my favorite memory.
That was a good one.
I couldn't remember. I was gonna bring up today since Dave and Shay are feuding and Josh, you wanted to get them together and fight it out. It just reminded me of they just need to get Detroit Throwdown in the garage. That seems to fix everything.
Yeah, I still got a weird habit of letting Uber drivers like drop me off about a block away whenever I'm slogged. It's still my go-to move at 30 years old. So
that's actually really smart.
Is it though? Like we're three grown men, and I think it's a good idea for this Uber driver to drop us off 3 blocks away.
Yeah, but you don't know. They come break in, you know.
I was lost. I was very lost.
Just head north. You'll find your way.
It's true. No, that was a good holiday memory. That was a good trip. And we didn't die. Almost died about 9 miles out of winter.
We gave Josh the steering wheel for about 10 miles, and that was about the worst mistake we've made.
Oh, we didn't die, and that deer didn't die either. Okay?
We died.
You guys were asleep. It wasn't as bad as you thought.
No, it was bad.
I was scared.
You guys remember when we got into Michigan, and I think I was driving. I think I drove most of the way there, but it was like blowing across the snow, and it was like black ice that we hit a little bit going into it.
So scary.
That Ford Fusion is the worst car I've ever driven in snow.
And that mixtape still stuck in there?
Probably is.
You think? I think that was funny that popped in my mind the other day was when DK Metcalf grabbed that Lions fan by the beads. I'm like, what are the chances those beads are from the same guy that you buy your beads from? That has to be. Did you see that?
Did you see that guy's interview that he put out where he calls him DeKalen again? And it looks like it's a skit off of God, who's that guy where what the hell is the show called? He does like goofy things.
Like Key and Peele or something?
Something similar to that. Let me look it up.
But I haven't watched the full press conference, but he legitimately has his hat, like he has his hat on backwards. He calls him DeKalen again. He compares racism to the 2 things that bother him that really get him worked up and like red to the face because he's so mad is
this Tim Robinson. The Tim Robinson, the king of the slams, this guy.
So that's kind of
reminded me of.
But he compared it to animal cruelty, and racism.
Yeah, he said it's his blood boiling.
Yeah. If I'm someone trying to say that I'm not a racist, I'm not going to compare racism to animals. I don't know. When he said that, I don't know if you're helping your case there.
He's like this too with his hat back.
Freaking Detroit Lion fans. This is unbelievable. I have been trying to follow that to see if anything else comes out. And the Steelers aren't voiding his guarantees, which, originally they were really right field, coming from right field, saying that the Steelers hired that guy, whatever. But that was never going to be the case. But
I didn't hear that conspiracy.
But the new one is that this guy has been doing this possibly for years with DK, but then his nephew came out supposedly and said that months ago he was talking about how he was looking forward to that game and hoping he could finally get him to hit him.
Just trying to get such a check.
That's the highlight of the Detroit Lions season, though. I mean,
so there's got to be something a camera, something that caught the audio.
There is. He doesn't say anything racist or anything.
No.
But so he just calls him DeKalen. Because I've seen
shouting at him. I don't know.
I was gonna say I've seen that one where you can hear him say DeKalen and stuff, whatever. But there's also been reports coming out that he doesn't care if he gets called DeKalen. He's had interviews and stuff where they've discussed it.
Well, dude, Sedarius would never. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Sedarius.
But what would have happened? How do you justify that? What could have actually been said or done that?
I mean, you're in a position where you make that much money. You're making, what do you have, 48 million guaranteed or 38, whatever the heck
45.
it is.
45.
You can yell whatever the hell you want at me, and I'm probably just going to smile at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My 45 million will do its talking.
Or the guys that in the NBA, when they have someone come off the bench that's making the bare minimum, and then the player's I'll pay is fine. Have someone go over and do it for you. I got you. Sup, Shay? Have the water boy. But yeah, that's just a crazy sin.
Also, what could possibly be said that pisses you off enough that you wanted to go and just hit a stranger in the face? Are you serious?
And if it was just being called DeKalen,
Shay,
crazy.
That's wild.
Mine's currently in the washing machine.
Put it on wet, bud.
Shay a little milk on his. Shay spilled a little milk on his.
Little soapy on yours, and
what the fuck is going on with my hair?
It looks good, dude.
Just put your hat on.
So what is next on the agenda?
Well, what's Shay's New Year's plans or favorite memory, holiday memory?
Favorite holiday memory is probably just spending time with my niece Noah. Me and her.
What the hell's you do that?
We're tight. That Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's like a New Year's.
Yeah, and then spending time with little Dansby, my boy.
That's your favorite all-time memory?
Oh, all time?
Yeah, holiday memory.
Well, that's fresh.
Yeah. F them kids. What's your
I
favorite
thought you
memory?
just meant from Christmas. All-time memory is back when a couple years ago when I was in college, we'd always get just smoked on Christmas Eve, and then me and my boys would get on Xbox at the same time on Christmas Eve night. We'd play Fortnite till 3 a.m.
Hoping to catch Santa too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably some of my favorite memories.
That's a good memory.
Thanks, man.
It's good. That's core.
It was a yearly tradition for us.
Shay, what do you think about the fan that pissed off DeKalen?
Oh, I was just thinking about that earlier, and with that loss for the Steelers today, that's huge because you could definitely tell the impact without him on the field. I guess I didn't watch a whole lot of that game, but against the Lions, DK had. I don't think he had a whole lot of yards, but he definitely had a lot of targets, and he had that one really big catch there towards the end of the game. And
so,
hindsight for DeKalen is not 2020 on that situation. That's for sure.
No. Right after he did that, he dropped like 2 passes or like whatever, so he was like out of it as soon as he did that. But then at the end of the game, he had some,
right, because he knew.
So
yeah, he's like, I just lost $45 million.
Steelers could like possibly not win the NFC North now, right?
Yeah, and he's out next game too.
Yeah, it comes down to the Ravens.
Winner take all.
They have to beat the Ravens next week.
Man, if you're the Ravens, I would ride with Snoop. I mean, seriously.
He plays well.
You just hand the ball off to Henry is all you got to do.
Yeah, and it's like when Lamar plays, like I don't think they forget about Derrick Henry, but they don't use him the same that they do with Snoop, and their offenses look so much better with Huntley. I guess.
Much less explosive this year, too. Like, he's been banged up, hurt, so he hasn't been.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. So, last week's game, who did the Ravens play? Who were they playing?
Packers.
Okay. So, I knew, like, at one point, I'm like, I wonder why they're not giving Henry the ball. I did not realize it was like the last 12 minutes that he did not touch the ball.
That's wild. And he
yesterday?
250 yards
Against the Packers.
Really?
So he scored that touchdown, and then like the last 12 minutes of that game, he never touched the ball again.
Because
250 yards.
Yeah.
And it was they came out and said that him and the running backs coach had discussed it, that Mitchell to give him the ball, which doesn't make any sense.
That is
goofy. Bonuses? Is there any bonuses around the line? Maybe they didn't want to pay him.
Possibly.
Damn, Bears just get a pick 6 to start this game.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's not good for Purdy. Guys, this fantasy football thing, if I end up losing to Yogi.
Josh, I'm in the same boat with you in one of my other leagues because the guy I'm playing, it's a championship, and he doesn't have anybody left to play. I'm down by 21 points, and I have Puka and Kyle Pitts left.
Oh, you're golden.
And I'm sweating right now just because, like, what if Puka just sucks tomorrow?
So it's honestly, depending on how this goes, it's going to come down to Kyle Pitts tomorrow night for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if he does what he did to me, like I drafted him and I said I would never pick him up again after his rookie year when I drafted him, and he was trash. And now I'm relying on the guy again.
The last 4 weeks, though, he's been incredible. Ever since Kirk took over, he's been really good.
Yeah, I just hope it, because I talked a lot of trash, guys.
That's all right.
If I lose.
So I actually drafted Kyle Pitts, and then I dropped him. He was mine to begin the year, and I got huge upgrades. I got freaking Hunter Henry and that Fan and the Browns tight end from free agency, both top 10 tight ends. I was like, hell yeah. Been riding those guys.
When was Fannin drafted?
This year, right? First round or second round?
I have no idea what round. That's what I was asking, because
he was like a first or a second round.
I don't think he was a first rounder because
he was later than that.
But I had no idea.
Warren and Loveland went first round. Fannin must have been a second rounder.
He went to Bowling Green, and his stats last year were just absurd, for a tight end.
Yeah, didn't he have the receiving record as a tight end last year?
Yeah, and he didn't win the tight end of the year award.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah,
but he got hurt. He didn't finish the game today. Dave, that's a good look from that angle, not depth away. Yeah. So what's next on the agenda, David? I don't have it up in front of me.
I just figured we'd talk a little bit about college football playoffs. I know it's kind of a heated discussion as far as, in my mind, just who gets in and all that, and how they're going to have to fix it. Maybe expand it. I'm not sure, but I guess, Ben, you still got a dog in the fight, and so do you, Josh. So,
hell yeah, Josh.
So I guess I'll let one of you two go first and kind of talk about it and expectations. Who you think's going to win it all that good stuff.
Yeah,
mine will be much shorter than Ben, so I'll go first. Okay.
Right.
So besides the fact that the right team got in, okay, obviously ball don't lie, between Alabama and Miami, they both won. So I just like to say that I don't really have a whole lot of confidence in Miami going much farther than where they're at right now, but anything's possible. So we'll see. But my money's on Indiana to win it all. If I had to, I don't know. Maybe that's just more I want them to win than anything. If Miami's not going to win it, Indiana might as well. So,
Shay, check your Snapchat.
but also,
Yeah, I actually like Miami, Josh. Like their defense is so good.
they're good.
Like
But,
defense travels, dude. Like I don't know, they got a chance. They can still be a team at the end of the year.
Carson Beck is quite the liability, though.
Yeah, I know. Crazy things happen. College kids, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, I
He's
actually
out
really
there
like.
rumored to be, dating porn stars and stuff, so that could be a problem.
Well, when you're in Miami,
Yeah.
that was a perk.
Who's dating a P-star?
Possibly old Carson Beck.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Rebella, right? Because she was at the game. Is that
Who?
the reason?
Who?
God, I hope not, dude.
Abella Danger?
Yeah,
I mean,
Really?
she was
is
at
she
the
the
game
one? Is she the one that was at the game?
in Miami. Yeah, in Miami.
Yeah, that ESPN was getting hated on for showing
Multiple times.
A lot. It was all over.
those
the
camera
internet.
guys. Just
It's crazy. I like the Ducks' chances. They're actually the odds are against them, which it's kind of surprising to me. Mainly because Texas Tech hasn't really played anybody all year, but Oregon played Texas Tech a couple of years ago. It was a really good game. Oregon ended up winning at the end of the game. That's when Tyler Shuck was so it had been 2 years ago because he was starting for Texas Tech after he had just left Oregon the year before. And Shuck just balled out against Oregon, kept him in the game. Oregon won late, and then obviously Shuck last year went to Louisville, and now we're playing Texas Tech again in a game that actually matters. So should be a good one. I think it'd be good.
Where's it at?
Orange Bowl, Miami.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I guess that really doesn't do it much for either team then.
Not really. I think although Nike is literally they're like, or the airport in Oregon, Eugene is like making a special like one-way ticket like just for Oregon from Eugene to Miami just for this weekend for people to travel, which I think is kind of cool. I mean, like the price has got to be outrageous, but it'd be interesting how many people would do that. All the rich people.
When just since we're talking about the CFP, when are they going to make this round home field advantage as well?
I don't know. It's so dumb.
Because I think it's so dumb that
even Dan Lanning is like, we should be playing at Texas Tech. Like, he had a whole press conference. Like, I don't know why this is neutral.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I could see the Final Four being like the Rose Bowl and the Cotton Bowl or something, but like, this round just makes no sense.
Well,
it's all Oregon, Ohio State had to go play on a neutral field. It's like, well, that's dumb. This is the only playoff game. Like, why do we like Ohio State should have to come back to Oregon like last year and play them in Oregon?
Yeah.
Well, it's all money, right? They still have probably all the rights to the bowl games where they're played and all that stuff. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, I guess maybe there's something in the bylaws that it has to be a playoff game. If not, just make it. Don't have a freaking Pop-Tart Bowl be the granddaddy of them all.
Make that the Nebraska game every year.
Hey, the Notre Dame helmets with the sprinkles that they showed as an example looked pretty cool.
What's one thing I think is really weird about the CFP too is that so the transfer portal window's open now. So like Oregon's had like guys just straight up leave the team like during the just this week as they're practicing and getting ready for Texas Tech. And it's like, oh yeah, I was playing all season, but now I feel like transferring because I know there's a freshman going to come in and take my spot. And it's like, that's crazy. Just move on, I suppose.
I thought the portal doesn't open till the 2nd of January.
I think there's that split open in there. Like people, they're transferred out. Like people are gone.
Oh, really?
Unless maybe they're just saying that like they're announcing their decision to transfer. But I would assume if you announce your decision to transfer now, it's like, well, good luck playing.
Which makes no sense because what's the ultimate goal in any sport is to win a championship, right? Or maybe not. I don't know.
Anymore, they're trying to make some money.
Yeah, I was going to say not nowadays. Not in college, not in any college sports.
Yeah, it's crazy to me. But I don't know. I think the CFP should be pretty good. The games are going to be a lot more balanced, I think, this time around compared to the freaking participation games that we had last week. So, go Ducks.
Who's your winner for it all? Oregon?
Dude, I like Oregon. I think they got the best quarterback. I don't know, for Mendoza's really good. He's really good. But I like Moore a lot. I really like Oregon's defense. I think their defense is freaking awesome. So I'm riding. I'd love to play Indiana again. So like it lines up perfectly. Like you go beat Texas Tech, which I like chances there. You play Indiana, like Indiana got to beat you twice. That's really hard to do in a season. But so, and you go in. I think Ohio State gets beat, so I don't think they make it in. So I don't know, man. I like the way it's lining up right now. It's just been one of those years too.
You
Like
think Ohio
Oregon
State
has
gets
all
beat
these guys
by
getting
Miami?
Georgia.
Georgia.
I think Georgia gets them.
Yeah, I think so too. And then everything's lined up. Like Oregon's just got a slew of these players that didn't play all year because they were hurt. Now they're all healthy and coming back at the perfect time. It's just like everything's lining up. Unlike Green Bay, where it went the complete opposite direction. So
I think Texas Tech is pretty damn good.
Oh, no doubt. They're awesome. Their quarterback's a dude.
Their
like,
defense is disgusting.
I know, dude, but it's the Big 12. Like, are you kidding me? They're going to get punched in the mouth by a team that actually runs a football from, like, the Big 10. Like, I don't know. I feel pretty confident.
I definitely think it's more open this year than it was shaken up to be at this time last year. That's for sure.
Yeah, I thought it was Oregon and Ohio State, and that was the only two teams. Notre Dame was good, too, but yeah.
Like, you got a lot more wild cards or,
For
that
sure.
could jump in there. Shay, who do you got winning it all?
Dude, I think it's going to be tough to beat Ohio State. I mean, their
Freshman quarterback, dude. I don't know, man.
Their entire defense is first rounders.
Yeah.
And I know they got beat by Indiana, but
I don't know, dude. I think Georgia's playing the best football of the year right now.
I think Georgia's damn good too. Yeah, I think it comes down to those two, and they'll play in the semis, won't they?
Yeah.
Yep, they match up in the semis. Yeah.
I don't know. I like Ohio State personally. Don't tell Allie that.
I think she's watching, so now I'm gonna have to listen to that for the next 48 hours. Thanks, bub.
Ohio State's brutal, just for the fact that, yeah, like Shay said, like defense is so important in college football, and they got the best defense by far. But then, I mean, freshman quarterback worries me, but you give them weapons like Ohio State has.
You have Jeremiah Smith, and who's the other one? Carnell Tate. And then they have two of the best running backs. Probably coming in for next year, they have two of the best running backs in the nation.
Bo Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
but I don't know the way Indiana handled them. I don't know.
Well, Indiana's no slouch either, man.
Indiana's damn good too.
Oh, Indiana's awesome. Signetti's a stud too. He'll have those boys ready to play. And you look at Indiana's roster, they're literally all 23 and 24-year-olds. Like all these guys are 4th and 5th year players. That is their recipe to success. Is they got all these guys that are 23, 24 playing all the other teams that are 19, 20.
Is that sustainable? Is that sustainable in the new NIL era though? You think?
It has to be. And I want to make an argument for quarterbacks in the NFL. There's this huge. I know I'm already skipping NFL, but there's a huge problem with quarterback development as we've seen. But look at the quarterbacks. The two quarterbacks that are having a ton of success as young guys are Bo Nix and Tyler Shuck, but they're not young. Those guys are old. They played 5-6 years of college football, and they're the ones that are balling. Maybe I think I take Dante Moore's example from Oregon. He's 19 years old. He'd be better off staying at Oregon and playing those years, I think, and then making that jump to the NFL when he's 23, 24. Yeah, you're going to lose out on quite a bit of money, but you're probably going to have a way longer NFL career.
That's what they were saying about Raiola. They're like, he's going to be a good quarterback, but he needs to go somewhere and sit behind another really good quarterback.
But play till you're 23, 24 in college, then go to the NFL. If Bo Nix and Tyler Shuck aren't perfect examples of that, I don't know what is.
Are they really losing that much money though?
No, but they're actually making up in the long run because you're gonna have a longer NFL career, and with inflation, you're probably gonna make more money down the line. And then with NIL now, I don't know. I think you risk the injury portion of it, but it seems to make more sense to me. And then you got to go to class. That would kind of suck.
Do they actually go to class though?
They're going to school for football.
Yeah, they don't really do a whole lot. I think they take enough credits during the summer to get by, but I don't know. That'd be my argument. I think if I were an agent and a young quarterback came to me and was like, hey, I want to make this jump to the NFL. I've played my 3 years. I'm like, hey, let's wait a second, buddy. Let's think about this for a second. And then give them those examples and the money you can make NIL wise.
So just a quick pause. I don't know if you guys saw me over here pouting in the bottom corner here when you guys were talking. I'm watching the game. So Yogi has tongues, or however you say his name.
Tonjes,
sure. Purdy has completed 4 passes, 5 total if you count the pick 6. So he's completed 4. 3 of them The Tongas for one's for a touchdown. The Bears aren't even guarding him.
Greg Kittle's out.
Yogi paid the Bears.
Like, they could guard the guy.
Greg Kittle.
I'm.
I was hoping somebody got that.
I wasn't sure if you were being serious.
I thought you were going with it. I thought there's more to this.
Yeah, I was just waiting. But
No, that's what all the guys on Pardon My Take used to just call him Greg all the time.
Kind of looks like a Greg.
But anyway, sorry to interrupt. I'm gonna lose to you.
What if like Shadur Sanders would have stayed another year or two in college football? Do you think he'd be better off? Like his NFL stock,
he had no reason to stay. He got his number retired already. If he was stayed at Colorado, he had to get a new number.
He could retire 2 numbers.
And
they would have ran out of numbers.
It's not every year you have the chance to go as high as he did in the draft.
Dude, he does look better. He has looked better than Dylan Gabriel, though. I'll say that.
He's actually looked like an NFL quarterback. Besides,
he's an NFL quarterback. But you go 2 more years, he would have improved his draft stock immensely as well.
Well, he was a first-round grade last year.
Yeah,
the NFL teams didn't think so.
Yeah, who thought that? Like, where did that come from? That
has anyone ever had 2 jersey numbers retired at the same university? Something to ponder.
That'd be crazy.
Hey, he could go back.
He could go back.
Have you guys
players are going back?
Speaking of college sports, have you seen like the college basketball stuff with that?
Yeah.
Dude going from the pros at college.
Isn't
and now there's a bunch of these dudes in the G League that are like 25 that have eligibility. They're like,
how's that work?
I don't know. I don't know how that works, but
because wasn't he a first or second round? Like, well, they only do, but wasn't he a first round pick?
Yeah, he got drafted like 31st overall.
Like, if he can go play college basketball like for Baylor this year, and then he can't re-enter the draft because the Knicks still have like his draft rights.
Oh, okay.
How is this even? How they find
it's like if like an MLB team, like if you get drafted, like your rights are with that team until like you go to that team essentially.
Did he not play any professional ball though?
In Europe.
Oh, he ended up going to
Or
Europe.
it wasn't in Canada. I don't know.
I
know it wasn't in America, but
so how did he play how did the Knicks let him play for a European pro team? That would have to breach your contract.
That happens. It happens all the time.
Yeah, so you're like Ricky Rubio is playing.
Alexi Shved.
So he got drafted, but just knew he wasn't going to play, so he just went Europe.
Oh, I think he had a contract still in Europe that he had to like fulfill that contract and then come over.
Oh,
I think it's something like that.
Probably.
But then there's like this dude. When I was in high school, he was really good, and he went straight to the G League, like out of high school, and he's been playing He's 25 now. He's been playing the G League for 6 years now, and he's getting like all these offers from college now. It's like this dude's 25 years old. He's played 6 years of professional basketball.
Jeez.
And now he's gonna go play for, I think, like Baylor was one of the teams that offered him. It's just like, how is that even legal?
That seems pretty crazy to me.
Yeah.
You should be awesome in college. If you played 6 years of professional basketball, like you should be so good at basketball compared to these college guys.
His name's Kyrie Walker, so if you see that name, I told you first.
See his name in March. Crazy.
You guys got any more college talk, or you want to roll into the NFL?
We can go to the NFL now.
All right. I figured we just started off with teams that have been eliminated already. Shay, I'm going to let you get a stab at this first, but Lions season as a whole, what went wrong, thoughts, how do you fix it, all those good things.
What went wrong, Dave?
Lots of stuff.
I remember telling you when they didn't replace Ragnow or Zeitler that they were going to be fluked. And then they had a chance to trade for Zeitler. They had a really good chance to trade back for Zeitler at the trade deadline and did not do it.
Did they know? Was he available? That's my question.
Yeah, he was available. I think they offered like I just read about the other day, they offered like a 7th rounder and Tennessee wanted a 6th rounder or something like that.
See, I jumped all over that, but
that's what I'm saying. Like,
but he also played only right guard, and then what do you do with? I don't know if it fixed us, to be honest, because you put him at right guard, you move Christian Mahogany, or excuse me, you may move Tate Ratledge, who's a rookie. Like I don't know.
I mean, it might not have fixed it, but it would have. I think it would have made it better.
Couldn't have made it worse. I'll give you
That's
that.
what I mean. Like, what I've been harping on for the last 2 months is we did nothing to make this team better, and it turned out to be true. I mean, especially in the offensive and defensive line. And I mean, like watching the Eagles and Bills game today, like Jalen Phillips, the Eagles traded for him at the deadline. They gave a 6th-round pick, I think, or a 5th-round.
Like a
5th round. Why would you not give up a 5th-round pick for that guy? Like, imagine him and Hutch on the same defensive line.
Yeah.
He's definitely an upgrade over AQM. I mean, it's not even. I don't even think it's close.
It's really gonna piss me off if the Eagles get hot here.
Their offense is not.
They're very beatable. Yeah.
Yeah, their O-line's not very good either. But I mean, I don't know. That game was so ugly. Oh my god.
Well, I'd say the last two have been pretty tough to watch, but
Yeah, but
That
I don't know.
Vikings
And I
one was
think
especially
going
ugly.
into the offseason, like your two main focuses are essentially completely revamp the interior O-line, and you have to go get another edge.
so question for you. Obviously, Ragnow tried to come back, had that torn groin. So obviously, he's still got an itch to play football, and I'm not saying we're going to bank on that. But if he comes back, do you take him with open arms? And then are you that far off of what you could be?
How old is Ragnow?
29.
He's not very old. You guys
Oh,
gotta
he's
do
not?
something. The contract that's killing you and the player that's killing you is Taylor Decker. And that's like arguably one of the most important positions.
Honestly,
That-
a lot of people talk a lot of smack on him, but like actually, he wasn't that bad this year. I'll be honest with you. It was our two interior guards.
It was
that,
Right, but
yeah.
that contract is fucking awful. Compared to what you're getting out of it, that's poor value. Especially
Yeah.
the left tackle position.
I mean, but if you look at like he didn't hardly give up any sacks. Like he actually did pretty well for the most part this year. I mean, center was definitely our biggest. I mean, no
Yeah, for
question
sure.
about it. And then you go into a must-win game and you play a guy that played well, decent the week before, and then I mean, in the Vikings game, our center, the whatever the heck his name is from Florida, Kingsley Guakin, or I don't even know what his name is,
Yeah.
but he was bad.
He
So
was terrible.
you know, hindsight 2020, like all year, I'm trying to like fool myself, like they're gonna figure it out. Like they're doing this part really well, or they're doing this part really well, and they're doing this part really well. Like they haven't put a full game together, but it was like every game that I watched, you'd go from okay, this is bad to holy cow, this is freaking awful. Like it's crazy how quick in the NFL things change because we went from what I consider to be a top 2-3 offensive line in the NFL the last 3 years to I'd say maybe bottom 2-3 in the league, and that's not even. I don't even think that's an overstatement. Like you still have Penei Sewell, like he was banged up all year. Mahogany, I thought was looking really good at the beginning of the year. Then he gets banged up. Obviously, comes back too early because he looked like shit the last 2 weeks. Honestly, our best lineman all year was probably a rookie Tate Ratledge.
I thought Ratledge was great. I mean, I shouldn't say great, but for a rookie, I thought he held himself very well.
Well, he was phenomenal in my mind. I think he was our best. So I guess what went wrong, obviously, the O-line there is number one. And then just schematically, obviously you lose Ben Johnson. I thought it wasn't that huge of a loss. And you look at what he's doing in Chicago with their run game, it's fun to watch. So obviously he's a pretty damn smart guy. But you switch coordinators midseason. And then just scheme stuff. Like you watch those last two games, we got a guard pulling, not even – I don't know what's going on, like trying to kick out the edge. And just the run game never looked great.
What the Lions need to do is as soon as the Dolphins fire Mike McDaniels, you need to give him a blank check and make him.
So if you can't do him, would you take Dable?
I would absolutely take Dable.
I mean, I'd take pretty much anyone over. And I know still offensively our stats say we were top 3 or 4 offense, but to me that's unbelievable with how bad our O-line was. So,
well, to be fair, a lot of that might have been inflated because the defense was giving up over 30 points a game. Like you guys had no choice but to start just find a way to just keep up scoring wise.
There's not a legend that pass for Frank Ragnow, I'm guessing. I don't know. Is that what you're talking about?
You fake it. Doctors just lie.
The doctors
looks
like,
good.
fine.
For me, I think the nail in the coffin was losing Brian Branch to that torn Achilles.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Because that,
him and Kirby both.
Brutal.
Yeah.
I mean, Kirby didn't play for 3 months.
Your safeties did not look good.
Dave, I'm going to see if I can find this tweet.
Well, you can't replace those guys. Like, I mean, they were like, and that's two of arguably, the safeties are so important in the NFL.
And it's a scary thing that will they be there next year? Joseph, like, what's going on with him? Like,
well, Branch will be. I don't know. Some stuff I see on Twitter is the Joseph thing's like degenerative, like you possibly done. Which good thing. There's a lot of good safeties in this upcoming draft, but I'm going to be honest with you, and maybe I'm overstepping here. I've never been a huge Kirby Joseph fan. Like, he's pretty non-consistent on the field, and I know he was like first or second in takeaways the other year, but there's a lot of times he's out of position, doesn't really feel great on the run game. I'd way rather have Brian Branch.
That sounds like Diggs. A lot of turnovers, but doesn't always do what he needs to be doing.
So
That's tough.
I can't find it.
I honestly, so for me, what went wrong? Well, I'm a turn into an optimistic guy as far as football, and I try to convince myself that things are good. And honestly, I love living that way, and there's way too many negative things out there in the world for me to watch a football game and feel like we're going to lose every game, or maybe I do see everything, but I'm just hoping for the best. In the future, obviously, the O-line's got to get fixed. Defensive line was a huge disappointment this year. Hutch was pretty disappointing in my mind. Lee McNeil was one of our worst PFF-ranked guys that we just paid a shitload of money to, and I know he's coming off an injury. DJ Reader kind of sucked this year. Roy Lopez, who we signed from the Cardinals off their practice squad, was one of the best players. Hopefully we can. Jack Campbell is going to be – I mean, he's all pro this year, Pro Bowl stud. He's going to be fun to watch. Get rid of Anzalone. Derek Barnes didn't do that much.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to ask you. So, like, upcoming free agents, you have DJ Reader and Levi, however you say his last name. Unzaroki. Anzalone and Rodrigo. I think you bring back
Rodrigo for sure, because you got special team stuff there.
And then D-line, Marcus Davenport and AQM.
I'd bring back AQM, but if it's too much money,
if you can get AQM on a team-friendly deal, I would say yeah.
Under $8 million, I'd bring him back.
Yeah, and then for receivers, all you have is Khalif Raymond.
Khalif, I say a lot of people are saying keep, but I say you let him go. If
I'd say let him walk.
Who's the kid that we just took from? It was a 7th round pick. I don't know why I can't think of his name right now. He played in the preseason quite a bit.
Jackson Meeks?
No, not Meeks. Who's the other one that we kept over Meeks?
Something Williams, maybe?
No. Isaiah was like 2 years ago, and he's with the Jets now. Regardless, I think you have a replacement in the building for Khalif, and he wasn't that great returning punts and kicks this year, which, I feel
like that was his main job.
Everybody's saying, and I'll get off my rant here so you guys can go. Obviously, disappointed in the season. The floor thing I said at the beginning of the year is pretty damn close to where we're at right now. And a lot of people are saying, is your Super Bowl window closed? Like, blah, blah, blah. In my mind, it's not. You still have your core guys. Hopefully you got an offseason to fix things, have another good draft, and stay healthy. I think is the most important thing. You go 2 years back to back. We're the second most injured team this year in the entire league. Last year, number 1. And so I don't know what that's all about, if that's practicing too hard, if that's training staff, or if it's just a freak thing. No excuses, though. I mean, we did a lot of things to lose games this year, and unfortunately that's the life of a Lions fan. Hopefully that's good, Josh, whatever you're eating.
I got one more free agent that I want your opinion on. Amik Robertson.
Keep.
You keep him? I would keep him too.
Yeah, and I want to see what we got with Rakestraw and hopefully TA.
Rakestraw isn't going to play, dude. He's going to retire.
He might have to. I don't know.
He's going to retire.
I just don't think we're that far off, man. Like, you literally lost 2 games you should have won between the Steelers and Vikings. And I don't even want to talk about those games. But, like, you win one of those games and you're still in the playoff contention because Green Bay looks like shit. And if you win them both, you'd be in the playoffs. So, like –
How many passing yards did the Vikings have?
-3 or maybe it was
-3 net passing yards.
Yeah.
I mean, Max Brosmer is the worst quarterback I've ever seen play an NFL game.
Oh, their line is terrible.
Well, we could say the same about ours, but I think ours was worse in that game.
Yeah,
Dave,
for sure.
Another thing is that this is really the last offseason you have to spend money. Because in 2027, your cap hits like really, like with Goff's contract, Amon-Ra, and you're going to have to pay Jameer.
Yeah, but I think, honestly, a lot of that stuff you can restructure so much that won't even matter. And I saw people talking about that too. But
I hope so.
I don't know if it was Ben or who said the cap's fake, but I'm pretty much on that train of I think
It's non-existent.
I think you can move numbers around enough. And honestly, if they can't fix the line, how much longer is Goff going to be there? Because unfortunately, I think Jared Goff, I'm a huge Goff fan, and everybody's against him too, but any quarterback's going to have limitations in that offense when the line's playing that way. And he wasn't great in that game, but still was one of our brighter spots, I would say.
And he had a fantastic year. I mean, like,
he was good.
Like, he played great.
And that's without a run game. Like our last 6 games, like I don't know if we got over 100 yards rushing. And you're not going to win football games that way. That was Dallas's kryptonite last year when they couldn't run the ball. And like I don't care what team you are, if you can't establish a run and use play action and things of that nature, you're not going to be successful in the league.
Yeah.
That's it. End of rant. I mean, I'm excited for next year. Future's still bright in my mind, and obviously very disappointed in how it finished up. But I'm looking forward to mock drafts. There's a lot of good players coming up in this, and sit back.
Is Demo a free agent?
No. We still have another. Yeah,
one more year.
Yeah, he's signed another full year. All right, Josh. I think you're up with the Cowboys. Unless Shay, you got anything else?
No.
What do you want to know about the Cowboys? That
I mean,
their defensive coordinator seems to be the other team's best offensive coordinator on their team. He's bad. I don't know how he's still there. Hey, Purdy just run it in. Sorry, hey, that's good. Brock Purdy rushing touchdown. I needed that. Anyways, I have seen some things on trading to get Crosby. I don't know if the Raiders are ever gonna. I hope he's pissed at them. But I don't know. I don't know if they can afford that.
Did you see him post a video of him dunking today?
Really?
It's my enemy.
That's awesome.
What's up, Brian Thomas Jr.?
Yeah.
Hey,
Dansby.
Homeboy's getting big.
Than your dad.
Stop it, you Dave.
Dansby, you want to hear a little bit about the Cowboys? Hopefully they can restructure Terrence Steele, his contract. I don't know what they're going to do at left tackle because don't flip off the baby. Because I don't know, they must not think Guyton's the guy. We'll see.
You better quit staring at me.
I would rather sign defense than George Pickens, money wise. It has been nice to have another weapon, but it would be really nice if they just signed Ferguson too, but he needs to play better. But I think they got to go get a D coordinator.
Josh, I think Dansby could listen to you all night, dude. Keep going.
I'm going to put him to sleep. I'm going to put him to sleep talking about the Cowboys. Who do you think who's a D coordinator out there that they could go get?
Aaron Glenn.
It's gonna be jobless.
I did see.
See it, Dansby. See it, Brian Jr.
Is it Flores? Flores for the Vikings?
Well, they're not going to get rid of him, I don't think. Like,
You can't let that guy walk out the door.
the only way he's
so
leaving.
here's the thing with that.
His
His contract is up.
Doesn't matter.
I know, but I'm just saying that would be a nice hire.
What was in that soup or whatever you were eating, buddy? You're talking crazy.
No, I just saw that his contract's up. But the big thing is, and we were talking about earlier, I don't know, you weren't in the group chat, Dave. I didn't realize you removed yourself from the group chat. But we were talking about how coordinators are pretty crucial. If you look at the top teams right now, not only do they have very good OCs and DCs, but like look at the Rams. They just fired their special teams. Like there's a very high need for being success, like having that. And Cowboys D coordinators trash.
So question, if the Rams win a Super Bowl, does that special teams coordinator still get a ring? I would say yes, right? Because if a player gets traded during the season, they still get a ring.
Yeah, but
Correct.
they don't even get fired.
I think trade is different than being fired, though.
Yeah, I'd say no.
Who got fired?
The Rams
Special
special teams coordinator.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like, I just think the Cowboys, not only do they have to find a D coordinator. You can't roll into next year with Eberflus thinking he's going to figure it out, because he hasn't figured it out yet this year.
You think Eberflus is going to get Sharon Moore?
You think he's going to do it?
Well, just get Sharon Moore fired,
Yeah, I
feel like Sharon Moore got more than Sharon Moore.
I hope they find a little
Sharon Moore
dirt on the guy.
did Sharon Moore.
Man,
Sharon Moore is Sharon Moore.
that is quite the.
That guy's in trouble.
You Michigan men, you guys aren't as. I don't know who Brett is, but Brett's had some good points. I hate that that's maybe where we're at, but hey, if you look at this whole Micah Parsons trade, and if by some way with those draft picks they go and get Crosby, okay, and you can get the players they got with those picks, Jerry might not be so crazy. But right now, they got to get a pass rusher.
What's Crosby going to take to get, though?
I saw it was 2 first rounds and something for Crosby and like a 6th round pick.
How old is he? I mean, he's up there in age, isn't he?
Who's that, Crosby?
27, 28.
I'd say 28, I think.
Oh, that's it? I thought he was like 30-something.
No.
That old.
But they have to be able to go get the quarterback. But man, they need all new line guys. I'll get off this real quick. Defense, pretty much everything. Interior D linemen, if they keep everybody, I don't know if they'll be able to keep Clark at cap hit, whatever. But other than a couple of their young guys, get rid of everybody and start over at linebacker, safety. Get rid of Diggs. Like, go get a couple corners. Defense, just scratch it. Start over. But Cowboys were kind of what we assumed they would be. I think they might have even won a couple extra games than I thought they would. But next year's our year. All right?
Well, I got to be honest. I think they're a lot closer and a lot better than what you had expected from the beginning of the year after that Parsons trade. And honestly, I don't think they were that far off. A few plays here and there, and they might have been.
They're just defensively very bad football team. Offensively, but they're probably not even going to keep – like, Javonte's probably going to be gone. They're going to have to pay him.
Dude, I would ride with that Malik Davis dude.
He's been running the ball well.
That guy's a stud.
He's been running the ball well.
Well, you can't tell me you can't grab somebody in this upcoming draft that wouldn't help.
Well, they drafted Blue, and he can't even get off the practice squad because he's such a immature little punk, it sounds like.
Is that why?
Yeah. He's a terrible professional.
That's a Jerry way, buddy.
I don't know. But we'll see. There's a lot that they.
You had to go take a dump, Ben? You had to go take a number 2?
No. I was just fact checking Josh.
On what?
Nothing. I was just sending some texts. I believe everything Josh says.
Was I wrong that the Cowboys are trash?
I wasn't fact checking you. No, you said everything right.
But
You're the new Jerry.
Don't say that. Out of the 3,
Jerry Jr.
Okay, so here's a question. Out of the 3 big free agents, Javonte Williams, Pickens, and Brandon Aubrey, who's your priority?
Pickens.
I don't know, dude, because you seen what Pickens, like, he quit that Lions game bad.
He's third
Javonte
on that list for me, probably.
Javonte played his butt off all year. I'm probably going Aubrey, Pickens, and Javonte, to be honest, just because I think you can replace a running back easy in the league.
Yeah.
I just don't want to pay the money. I don't want to be the Bengals. I don't want to pay that much money for another wide receiver.
Yeah, it's tough.
Hey, I got a question for you guys, by the way, since we're on this. Shay, who you think the best kicker in the league is?
Cam Little.
Josh, who do you think the best kicker in the league is?
Brandon Aubrey.
Do you guys think a kicker's ever won the MVP of the league?
Yes.
You do?
Morton.
Wrong.
No idea.
Nah, it's a Vikings guy though, isn't it?
Paul Horning from the Green Bay Packers.
1982 Washington kicker Mark Mosley.
Oh,
Wow.
Washington. It's the year that there was like a
So-
strike. They played like 12 games, isn't it?
Well, to me, it seems like Mosley's a pure Cam Little right below him because he's got the record. And then you're talking Brandon Aubrey.
Yep.
Respectfully.
Speaking of kickers, did you see Dicker the kicker?
Yeah, he sucked.
He bad?
He lost him that game.
Not only did he lose that game, he might have lost me fantasy football.
Oh,
He's my kicker. He
Oh.
scored 1 point.
you
He
hate to
missed
see
2
that.
chip shots. He's the most accurate kicker in the.
And he
all-
missed them. He missed them bad too.
Yeah.
It's nervous.
You guys think the NFL's fixed? I think freaking fantasy football's fixed. I don't know how you're doing it, but
Yeah, they
Everyone
definitely
wanted-
need Josh Sackman
everyone
to play
wanted
for
Yogi to
championship
win,
this
and they're
week.
going to get their way. It's bullshit.
All right, Ben, give your Packers/Saints talk real quick.
All right. I think the Saints would beat the Packers by 2 scores if they were to play today. I think they're just that much better of a football team. Green Bay is terrible. My only question with Green Bay is who and how much is Malik Willis going to get paid? Because that guy is a freaking baller. There's a team he's going to get. He's making so much money next year.
Is he a free agent?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he is.
Yeah. He's gone. That'll be the one draft pick that Green Bay uses is to draft a backup quarterback.
Is he going to be a Dolphin next year?
God, dude,
Man,
he's
that'd be a
good.
good fit. That'd be
He's
a good
good,
fit.
man. He's good. Like,
He's real good. He's legit.
He's a lot faster than I thought he was too.
Really.
well, his
Yeah.
accuracy has just improved so much in the last 2 years that we've seen him play. Like, there's no doubt he's earned himself a starting quarterback position in the NFL.
I didn't
Yeah.
really think he was all that mobile, and his rushing touchdown looked pretty good. Along with he's got a
Yeah.
freaking good arm.
Yeah,
Chase
no,
is-
he can throw. And
throw.
like he processes so well. Like he just knows the like he's a smart dude, like on top of it. He's legit. He's an NFL starter.
Is he better than Jordan Love?
Not a chance. Not a chance in hell is he better than Jordan Love. But some team it's awesome to have both, but you can't pay a backup quarterback what he's gonna be worth. And I'm sure himself he's probably wants to go be a starter to let it ride out and see what he's like. But
This is coming from a Packers fan here. Opinion to get rid of Jordan Love.
no, not a chance. Not
Money.
a chance.
How do you
Jordan
say
Love
that last
deserves a
name?
chance to win.
Generu?
Yeah, John Aru. Chafee.
That's not John Aru. That's an E.
Chafee.
No, Green Bay offensively, I think they're going to be fine. They'll get Love back. Obviously they're missing some weapons. Christian Watson's been really good.
Does Jordan Love fix what that offense was, though?
What does that mean?
Well, you said we get Jordan Love back, and you're talking about how great Malik Willis has been playing. It's like,
Yeah, offensively, it doesn't matter. They're going to be good offensively, whatever happens. The defensively is a big
but
question.
I'm saying they
So-
weren't good offensively yesterday.
They're fine. They're good.
Malik looked good yesterday.
No.
So
I'm
what?
not
So what does
having-
Jordan Love elevate so much that makes that offense so much better? If Malik Willis is,
I would agree because Malik Willis was pretty top tier yesterday, where I don't think he cost him any possessions.
No,
or
not at all. He was awesome.
So the only thing not only thing, but the big thing was when he got hurt and he was out,
yeah.
your backup threw one pass and it hit what's his name in the hands, Milton,
Yeah.
and threw a pick. It's
Right.
like help out your third string quarterback a little bit and catch the ball.
yeah, how shitty do you feel if you're Clayton Tune today? Like you finally get another opportunity and you have one pass for a pick.
Interception, game over.
Like and it wasn't a bad throw.
No,
It was a little wobbly. I don't know if that's like Milton's thing, but
well that's what
Is it
you
Milton
get
or
when you play a
DB?
D-back at wide receiver.
yeah, I was gonna say isn't he the wide
Yeah.
receiver slash
That's what you get when you
DB
draft a wide receiver in the first round. He sucks balls, so you're like, oh, I got to take a cornerback out of.
Well, you gotta
out of
play the
DB room.
corner. Green Bay should not be allowed to have any first round draft picks for the rest of Green Bay's history because they're been so bad. They haven't hit on one. There hasn't been one draft or one first round draft pick. Devontae Wyatt. I'll give him Devontae Wyatt, but he's been out all year with an injury.
They should just trade it and then get a couple like second
Yeah.
or third round.
And then let that guy tear his ACL. But that's okay. He'll be good for the first half of the season.
Oh.
Green Bay, I do hope it's looking good. We get the Bears first round because I do think Green Bay can take down the Bears. And I think that would be hilarious if they beat the Bears in the first round of the playoffs, and the Bears think they have Super Bowl aspirations. After that, Green Bay's getting destroyed by anybody because they can't stop the run. I mean, it's just facts. Good thing is get a bunch of guys healthy next year. Hopefully it goes all right. You don't get hurt, but I mean they get pretty much the whole roster back. They get like 44 of the 53 guys back, and they're not losing it. Malik is the biggest name on that list that they'd be losing. So, yeah, future's bright there if they could stay healthy. I think the good thing about them, giving up 41 to the Ravens yesterday, is that Jeff Hafley, their DC, he has been like the hottest name as like the next head coach, for NFL teams. I think he stays in Green Bay just because the last part of this year here has been pretty bad for him. I think he's kind of taken a nosedive.
Any team is going to hire a DC as a head coach and it's not Robert Salah, they're dumb.
I don't know what that means.
Robert Saleh, 49ers.
He's already had his chance at head coach and it went terribly.
You cannot count that with the Jets.
Look what happened with Mike Vrabel. Look what happened with Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those are the teams that are going to be hiring head coaches, or the teams like the Jets and the Titans and stuff. Like, it's just that's where you got to go win there before you can get upgraded.
The Titans should hire Bob Salah.
I don't know. Yeah, whatever. I don't care what they do. I hope they don't hire Hafley. I hope he stays in Green Bay because he's freaking phenomenal. But as far as the Saints go, they're awesome, and they're like today they were playing with hardly their offense. Like they were on like running back number 4. Their offensive line.
Audric Estime.
Yeah, they're going to bring him back. He's awesome. Tyler Shuck is legitimately a superstar. I don't know if you watched him much, but he can freaking spin that thing. He creates plays. Like, he's awesome. He takes care of the football. You know, he's throwing for over 300 yards a game. It's pretty impressive. Granted, it's against some pretty bad competition that he's gone against the last couple of weeks, but hey, man, win's a win in the NFL.
He's going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year.
I think he has to. Like, he's
so
going
good. To, and he did that in 5-6 games.
Yeah, the fact he should have been start. I don't wonder why they were holding out on Rattler so long. That blows my mind. But the Saints' future looks super bright. Like the rebuild has happened so fast. They drafted the Banks in the first round. He was their first rounder, and then Shuck was right away in the second round. And like every redraft I've seen, those guys have gone in the top 5 in the first picks. The Banks at offensive tackle and then Shuck.
I think they also
rookie running back that's taken over Kamara. Yeah,
I think they hit a home run on their head coach too.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at the Eagles now. Like Kellen Moore was everything for them on offense, and yeah, same with Ben Johnson, Detroit. It's crazy. What's up, Dave?
2 things. The Kellen Moore thing, kind of cool. I still have a Boise State sweater, number 11, that has Kellen Moore up from his days. Number 2, I was going to ask you 2 years ago. I remember they started the season. Quote me if I'm wrong here, but I think they started 5-1 or 6-0 2 years ago.
That was last year.
Yeah, so I don't think they're that far off, and I don't think they were that far off. So I don't know why they didn't go with Shuck right away this year. That doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know. Maybe they were just hoping Rattler was. I don't know, because Shuck is like so much better. I don't know why. Maybe just didn't have a grasp of the playbook at that point in the season. They thought whatever Kellen Moore's doing is working. So maybe he had some method behind his madness. I don't know. But what
was the show that Spencer Rattler was on? Last Chance U?
No, he was on.
He was on. It was called Quarterback.
The high school.
You had to know he was going to fail from that moment on.
Yeah, for sure. No, things look great for New Orleans. It's crazy how fast. I mean, they have a great defense too. Actually, that's like the one bright thing all year for them is they've actually had a really good defense. And they've been banking on that. But now it's the offense is taking a step forward just because Shucks is. He's a superstar. He's awesome.
Hey, Dave, can we go back to the Lions for 1 second?
Absolutely.
Can I give you one bright spot for next year?
Yep.
We really helped our schedule for next year with that loss.
For sure. Well,
the Vikings.
It's only 3 games, but yeah, for sure.
I mean, still, you play the Cardinals instead of the 49ers or the Rams. You play the Titans instead of.
I agree. Well, we got to lose to the Bears, or the Vikings have to lose to the Packers for us to keep that.
Yeah, we should tank.
Start
Kyle Allen.
A lot of people on Twitter are saying maybe they've been tanking the last 3 weeks.
You are not one of those guys.
Listen, buddy, I'm eternal optimist. So,
since when?
I don't know, man. I've been pretty good the last 3 years, I would say, about being optimistic in games. And
you were overly optimistic this year, and then you got pissed off and took it all out on me for no reason.
I just turn it off, buddy.
You didn't. You did more than turned it off.
I kick it a little bit and then I turn it off.
No, you didn't kick it a little bit. You kicked the shit out of it and then you turned it off.
Listen, car wasn't running. Put diesel in it. Was gasoline running? I don't know.
I think it's still
You
running.
need to get out of the car and take the terminals loose on the battery.
I did, and I rode my bike, and then I ended up like Phil, and here I am.
All right. Well, I got one more question, and then we can start wrapping this up because I got to give Dansby a bath.
All right, I got some 32 questions I got to ask you quick. I'll run through it fast.
Okay, then I have a question for you guys.
You say 32?
Yeah, it'll be quick.
Make it 5.
Go ahead, Shay.
My question is, out of the 3 offensive coordinators that got head coaching jobs, who has done the best job? Kellen Moore, Ben Johnson, Liam Cohen.
My vote's Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson has to be, unfortunately.
He's probably going to win Coach of the Year. Mike Vrabel, I guess, but yeah, I would go Ben Johnson.
That's fair.
He might have had the most to work with, though.
I'd say Liam Cohen had quite a bit to work with.
Yeah.
Yeah, besides Brian Thomas, right?
Besides Brian, well, they replaced Brian Thomas with Jacoby Myers.
Great trade. Great trade.
All right, go.
All right. Who in the NFL has the most consecutive winning seasons?
Patriots.
The
Steelers.
The Dallas Cowboys with 20.
Like current streak?
I missed that. No, it's not current.
No, most consecutive winning
sorry.
seasons. Yeah.
That was back
What
on the current.
team has never had a quarterback throw for more than 4,000 yards?
The Bears.
Chicago Bears.
Correct. Josh, 1 point. What team in the NFL is undefeated in the Super Bowl?
Steelers.
They lost to the Packers.
Oh, they did.
5,
Aaron Rodgers.
4, 3, 2.
Green Bay.
Nope. 1. Tampa Bay Bucks.
Mm.
What team invented the shotgun formation?
Houston Oilers.
5, 4, 3,
Indianapolis Colts.
1.
San
New England
Francisco.
Patriots.
San Francisco.
Wow.
Josh, you got 2 points.
Guys just Googling
What former GM what former owner created the NFL draft?
You said
Vince
owner?
Lombardi.
4. What franchise? 3.
Chiefs.
The
1.
Packers.
Eagles.
Eagles, that's right. Who's the only team in the NFL to win championships in 3 cities?
St. Louis. The Rams.
The Ravens.
Who'd you say, Ben?
The Rams.
The Rams is correct. What is the only team in the NFL to play in an AFC and an NFC championship?
Kansas City Chiefs.
5, 4.
The Browns.
Oh, I was
Two.
gonna say that one.
Steelers.
Seahawks.
Oh, interesting.
Who invented the spike celebration?
Rob Gronkowski.
5. Team. These are all teams. 5, 4,
The Patriots.
2, 1.
Raiders.
Browns.
Giants. Who's the oldest team in the NFL?
Green Bay.
Nope. 5,
Dallas.
4,
Bears.
3, 2.
Oh, could be the Bears.
The Giants.
Cardinals.
What?
Whose team is named after Edgar Allan Poe? One of his
The
poems.
Ravens.
Bingo. Shay's got that one.
What?
Who's
Nerds.
named after a U.S. soldier? Bill Cody.
The Commanders.
Buffalo Bills.
Bills, bro. Who's the youngest NFL franchise?
The Jacksonville
Texans.
Jaguars.
Texans.
Josh. Yeah.
Oh,
I said it before you. Get off
You
your
did
high
it.
horse.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh, don't even. We'll watch the tape.
Go.
Who is named after a stove, not an animal?
Steelers.
Wrong.
Browns.
Wrong. The Bengals.
oh, I was
That's-
gonna say the Bengals too.
That makes no sense.
That makes
What's
sense.
the only NFL franchise with a pool inside their stadium?
The Jacksonville Jaguars.
Correct.
Oh,
Of
wow.
course you would know that.
I've never
Who
seen
is the longest winning streak in the? Who's the longest team with a winning streak? Which
What?
franchise
Patriots.
Dolphins.
of all times?
The
Dolphins.
Patriots. The Chiefs.
Chiefs. Oh,
The Colts, 23 games.
wow.
What franchise does not retire jersey numbers?
The Patriots.
Well, there's
Lions.
Eagles.
probably a reason they don't retire them, but it's the Raiders.
Ooh, the Raiders.
Mm.
I think, unpopular opinion, you shouldn't retire jersey numbers.
Last one. Who was named after credit card charging? I fucked that up. All right. That was,
Really?
Chargers.
all right. Shay, you got a quote?
No.
Ben, you got a fact?
Yes, Green Bay, after yesterday's loss, they became the first team in NFL history to lose 3 games in a season without punting.
Damn, that's crazy, actually.
Crazy. And it's not even close. There's like 2 other
Sure.
franchises that did it like 2 games or whatever, 2 losses. But yeah, Green Bay. 3 of their losses, they didn't punt a single time.
See you, Husker.
Have the Jets gotten an interception yet?
No.
No.
That's wild.
Simon, you got some advice?
Yeah, if you're beefing with one of your boys, put it to the side. Life's too short.
Michigan throwdown.
Thanks, Josh.
You're welcome. Shay, were
Shay?
you listening?
Thanks for coming.